What's going on, guys? Drew Riley, AR Custom Knives again. This is part 4 of the grinder overview, where I show some slight differences with the setups for longer tool arms and accessories, such as this small wheel attachment. Now, if you see in part 3, you know that the flat plate ends up somewhere about here, which is probably a good 5-6 inches shorter than this small wheel attachment ends up being. And because of that and the inherent length of this toolbar for the work rests, you really can't get this out far enough to get a work rest in front of that wheel without running out of length. So in order to address that and to actually add a little bit more versatility to the system, which I'll show momentarily, I made this little secondary extension which attaches like so, and you can actually fit it quite easily to the top as well if needed, but for most applications I believe it'll end up just like this. So that gives you the additional length required. You'll stick in your crossbar as normal. Go ahead and flush this up just to keep it out of the way. Now you're in the same plane with your toolbar, and plenty of room and space to drop a table in and use whatever height you need. Now obviously this doesn't pivot forward and backward like the flat platen does, so in order to get around that and still have adjustable angles on our work table, and this will work pretty much the same way for the small wheel, but we can take this back out just to lighten everything up a little bit. Rotate this. Actually, let's go this way so the handle's underneath and out of the way. And we'll go ahead and switch sides after all. And we'll lock that in pretty much straight in line with the toolbar. Take our table out momentarily. Reposition our round bar. Like so. And now we can drop our table in, and similar to the horizontal mode, we now have pretty much a 360-degree possible rotation for this table angle to get pretty much wherever we need to go. So, you know, there's a rough 45, give or take. Lock that in. You can lower your table, raise it out as needed. If you need some additional shortness or length, different angle, another thing you can do is actually rotate this bar up and down as well and lock that in. So you've got a couple of extra options and some added versatility there. Now I'll go ahead and show this in the horizontal mode. Again, we'll keep our adjustable handle underneath. We'll give a little more space. We'll put it on the outside this time. And we'll flip that around just to keep our handles in the front. And hopefully it's pretty obvious just how quick and easy all this sets up. It is pretty intuitive once you kind of get the hang of it. You know, we could move our tool arm back now, and now we can set our 90-degree. We can use a square, a block, an angle cube, whatever you need. This can be moved in and out to center the table up. And now we got a nice rigid setup for small wheel profiling. And again, we can angle this you know, a number of different ways using this extension arm. We can also change our angle this way, change our height. So plenty of adjustment pretty much on all axes. And what would probably be a little more appropriate would be the small wheel table. And now going like so, and again you got height adjustment however you need it as well as different angles for different applications like that. So that's just a real quick overview for the small wheel. It's pretty much the same idea for the contact wheel. And we'll go ahead and just move this out of the way, pull this out. Just to show you a real quick setup and changeover. Now this contact wheel is back a little bit farther, so your tool arm may bottom out on the motor before you can get to it, but once again, dropping this angle down, changing this, and then raising this up, you can get pretty much whatever distance you need to or away from the contact wheel. So that's good for side profiling. Again, full width of the belt, quick angle changes, and you got a number of options to set this up as needed. You know, you can bottom this out, do quite a number of things, just about as creative as you can get. You could probably make it happen on this. Now, go ahead and lock some of this down so it doesn't fall out on us. Rotate this up. And again, just real quick and easy, go ahead and flip this around. We can fairly quickly and easily set up our flat table here, and you know, 90 degrees to the face of the wheel sides there. Just that quickly and easily. You know, now we can go into hollow grinding. We can rotate that 90 degrees similar to the small wheel to angle our table. Just a lot of different options we can do with that. So let's see how long we have. If I can knock that over. We're just under 10 minutes, but I think I've shown at least enough to kind of get the wheels turning. And that again is the slightly different setup using the tool arm extension for the small wheel, the 8-inch contact. This would probably work as well, you know, for smaller contacts, maybe even larger contact wheels to an extent. And just adds that much more versatility for the specific and exact setups you need. And similar to on the last video, you know, if you had like a 12 or 14-inch contact wheel, could of course set it up in a similar manner. You know, like so. We'll rough this out a little bit. Just kind of pretending that this is a bigger wheel. You know, you can put your table in like that, and even rotate this. table. You can get some different angles for grinding like this. And you can even adjust the table if you wanted it a little bit more centered, a little bit longer. Even using this table here. You got some different options. Or this is set up to be just a general use. Table like so. Tighten up our bar. And there's the just a general table for hollow grinding, you know, removing material, hogging, doing what you need to do there. So plenty of versatility there, different options you have. You can make different tables, you know, as short or as long as you need them. Fairly cheaply and easy. There's really not a whole lot to these. And overall, it's just a really nice and versatile setup. So that's it for the contact and small wheel work rest setup. And really can be translated to probably just about any attachment, contact wheel, what have you. Just kind of playing with it, using different parts and pieces where needed. You can do just about anything you want to. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching.